Foot binding began in China in the 10th century among the royal court of the emperor. Over the course of centuries, the practice became widespread among women in the countryside who wanted to marry above their class. Perfectly formed, tiny feet were seen as the height of beauty in China. Lotus feet were especially alluring because they limited a woman's mobility and therefore rendered her dependent on her family and her husband. Chinese women used bandages to bind their daughters' feet in two directions. The first crushed the small toes underneath the ball of the foot. The other pushed the heel towards the toes to create a steep arch. The ideal length for a bound foot was 3 inches long. Bound feet were often seen as the best sign of a good wife because it indicated that they were subservient, won't run away, and won't complain to her husband. Their mothers bound their feet to improve their marriageability, as foot binding also had long-lasting effects on women's hips and spines. Most women with bound feet were forced to work in the fields despite the difficulty they had in walking. Many of the women were forced to bind their feet against their will. According to one woman, her mother would cut slices of skin off her toes as punishment.